Jesus, dude. How many fucking beverages?
I'm loose. I said I'm loose, baby.
$2 Tony is flush with beverages, that's for sure.
I got 2 Diet Cokes. I have a Health Aid kombucha.
Kombucha, Health Aid.
I have a
High-end, bro.
LaCroix. Yeah.
Dude, when I was living in Savannah, like 2009 or something, we did.
You're so old. I was 17 years old when that happened.
And I was living in Savannah, drinking myself half to death every single day. And me and my roommate decided to do the cayenne pepper lemon juice challenge.
What is that?
It was very popular at this stage of the culture, and you drank nothing but water that had cayenne pepper and lemon juice and a little bit of honey in it for 7 or 10 days. It was some ridiculous amount of time.
I could do that easily.
Yeah, well, go fuck yourself. It was horrible.
Why?
Because I was hopelessly, addicted alcoholic.
So you
at
couldn't
the
have
time.
alcohol either?
Nothing.
Damn.
Yeah. I chain smoked cigarettes the whole time.
Okay.
And I went 7 days. I lost all this weight. And then the very first meal I had afterwards was like pizza and Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Did you
and
puke?
a fifth of Jack Daniels. I mean, hard to say. I probably did, yeah. But that was just every day back then.
I would go on crazy fasts in college, but I would still be drinking alcohol. But I didn't eat for 7 days once. I just drank Powerade and 2 bottles of wine every day.
But we made it a competition is the way that if one of us failed and ate something, then he had to drink a cup of the other one's pee.
That's fair.
Yeah, so that was this.
How did you make sure that the other person wasn't eating, though? Check their poop?
No, it was a what do you call it? Honor system. Yeah.
Pee taste weird after all the cayenne and lemon? Or?
I don't know. I didn't
Nobody
fail.
ended up drinking the pee.
Nobody ended up drinking the pee, so.
Put that mic closer to your mouth, please.
Okay.
He probably should have just for science.
Yeah. Well, apparently, like, there's all
Spicy, sour urine.
It was like, this was like at the front. Well, I don't know, because there's a lot of time in between that and the whole, like, when it got very popular to do the everyday fast, what do they call
Intermittent
it?
fasting.
Intermittent fasting.
Which, by the way, I'm done with my New Year's resolution. 3 meals a day.
Oh, man.
I'm doing it.
We talked about this the other day,
I'm getting big. I'm getting healthy.
and I actually made a New Year's resolution.
Good. After saying that they were lame.
Yep, is to not be telling people that their New Year's resolutions are lame. That's my New Year's resolution.
That's great.
To not be making people feel negative.
I think
about trying
you've
to be
already
better.
failed because you already did that on New Year's Day.
No, it doesn't. That's not how it works.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, my New Year's resolution is to be more positive.
Let's introduce our guest.
Joe.
He is positive.
Joe, are you positive?
I am positive.
Not HIV positive.
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I don't think I've been tested ever.
Well, we're going to do that today on the show.
Did you ever try working out when you were doing intermittent fasting, like in the morning?
I mean, I still worked out.
Like Dave Goggins swears by that, like getting up in the morning with nothing.
I mean, I didn't eat all day.
Oh,
so I would be going to the gym at 6 p.m. without having eaten in 20 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do. I
It
work
felt
out
good.
once.
Yeah.
Bro, speaking of working out, I hit 275 on the squat 3 times today. That's a personal record.
It's upsetting to me.
I think
but
I'm headed for the 1,000-pound club.
that's one of my goals.
But I need to work on my deadlift because I don't even know how to do it.
I hurt myself deadlifting yesterday. My
It's really easy.
See,
to do.
that's why I don't want to fucking do it, man.
Get away
my
from
rib
It
hurts.
Yeah.
I have a belt. I think my belt is too tight.
Is a body weight deadlift like beginner or advanced? What do you think?
I think it's
Beginner.
It's better than beginner though.
Maybe.
I mean, if you're 220, 250, I'm 220.
Yeah.
So a 220 squat for me is like
That's
I feel advanced.
yeah.
But a squat is less weight than a you should be able to do more in a
Sure.
deadlift. Okay. I don't know much about the compound movement, so
Yeah, that's kind of what I do, a 5x5 and squat every time. And deadlifts are harder. And the thing that's the problem with deadlifts is that, especially at body weight, it's all the like stabilizing muscles, your wrists and things like that to try to hold that much weight. You hurt yourself, the tiny muscles that you don't engage.
That's what happens
regularly.
with fucking pull-ups, dude.
Yeah.
My pull-ups get my wrists and my forearms all worked up, man, and it throws me off. I'm trying to do pull-ups in my, especially this arm. It always gets like jacked right here. I don't
I
know.
wonder if I can deadlift more than you. That would be nice to find out.
I wouldn't count on it. I have this funny thing. I've had it my whole life. It's a condition. It's why I've ended up in the line of work that I'm in. It's called retard strength, and I can pick up anything. I fucking cut a tree down in my backyard today, a palm tree. It's been pissing me off for weeks, and it was maybe what would we say, 12 to 14 inches in diameter, not huge, something like this. It was about 10 feet long, and I just picked it up off the ground and threw it over my fucking fence. Just
What
like,
if you hurt somebody?
no, there's nobody over there. That's an abandoned lot.
Oh, praise God.
But I just have like this stupid like pickup strength that is just like, I don't know.
I'm just, if you're questioning whether you can do your body weight, like I'm lifting more than your body
Well,
weight.
I'm wondering what I should start with. My first
I think that'd be a good place to start.
start at 225. No.
Deadlift.
Yeah.
Don't start at 225.
That's what I did.
Start lower and get your form good. You gotta, again, the stabilizing, when you're doing compound exercise, there are all these muscles that you don't regularly engage.
Yeah.
You need to start working them out.
Tell you what changed the game on the squats was the plates behind my heels, dude.
That's
Those
good.
do help.
Changed
I'm very
it.
steadily progressing on the squat now. I think I'll be
275 was huge.
Getting to a
I was like,
respectable
well, let's go
amount
for it
soon.
today. I did the 230 whatever. Pretty like 8, you know. I was like, okay, fuck it, let's try. And it went very well. I got 3. But I got 3 good ones.
That's still a lot. Do you have the thing set up so if you fail, you can just drop it, like get rid of it?
Yeah, I mean,
You have the safety bores.
no. It would be rolling behind me.
You do that. And you go like that. And
That's
you
what
spring
I
forward.
would do. Yeah, I wouldn't go forward.
You ever tried deadlifting with the like, it's like a
Trap
trapezoid
bar,
ass
yeah.
looking
I don't-
thing?
That
with a
doesn't
bar in front of you?
count. I'm told.
I've seen that before. Yeah.
I never used it, but it looks like it would be good to build up form.
I don't fucking
No,
plan
because the
for
hard part
failure,
about
though.
the form is keeping the fucking bar path stable when you're going over your knees and shit.
Yeah, don't you have to wear pants too? You cut your shins. Up?
I have knee sleeves now that my babe got me for squatting that I then flip down when I deadlift so that I don't bust my shin open.
So your babe moved in with Mons? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
With your mother-in-law.
With my mother-in-law, yeah. How's that make you feel?
I miss her so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'd probably be good for the longevity of the relationship.
I think so, yeah.
That's just my opinion, but
I think she probably is happy to be out of the bro dungeon.
yeah, you know, and it's just, you know, it kind of went from it was hyperdrive.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Which I think can be dangerous in the first few beginnings.
Yeah, whatever.
The house is less safe for sure. We have less guns in the house now.
Oh,
You had 3 guns.
shit. Tess is not a person to fuck with.
Yeah, we were trying to go to the zoo the other day with you, and she couldn't get into the zoo because she had a huge giant knife with her.
Yeah, well, it was big. It was a big knife.
Yeah, and she told me the story. The lady was like, she beeped going through the metal detector, and the lady's like, "Do you have any knives with you?" And she was like, "No," because she forgot that she had it. And then the lady's like, "What the fuck?" It's like this 9-inch long knife.
What the hell? Why she got a big 9-inch?
Just carry knives around all the time.
That's funny, dude.
In case she needs to protect me.
Every time I go to the zoo, I have to throw my pocket knife in the bush, but I have like a normal pocket knife.
If a man threatened us in public, I would go, "Babe, stab him." Babe, did you
Get
hear
him.
what he said about me?
You probably wouldn't
stab
have
him.
to tell her.
Stab him.
I feel like she'd be all over it.
Fuck yeah.
I got Tess being one of those superhero chicks that like jumps and puts your neck in between her knees and then does the flip and flips your body. You know that move I'm talking about?
Yes.
What's the name of that move? Do you know what I'm talking
I don't
about?
know. Scarlett Johansson does it in all the Marvel movies.
Yeah,
right?
and then there's
God, I would love Scarlett Johansson to do that to me.
yeah. I got Tess being that kind of
She's very strong.
rock and roller.
Scrappy.
Yeah. And have you ever seen Straw Dogs?
No, I don't think so. It sounds familiar.
You should watch this movie. It's incredible. It's Sam Peckinpah.
Okay.
He did The Wild Bunch. He did a lot of great westerns.
Straw Dogs?
It is a movie where Dustin Hoffman plays this nebbishy American math professor who moves to his wife's hometown in the English countryside. And his wife is a super hot young English chick. and all of the rough English men are immediately like, who is this fucking nerd, and are disparaging Dustin Hoffman and ultimately doing bad stuff to his wife. And it's kind of like the story of him coming to terms with the fact that he has to stand on business and be a man.
Does he?
Yes.
Oh man, what were we talking about? The 80s, 70s,
70s.
70s?
It's such a good movie.
Yeah.
It has.
Did you just watch this or something?
I'm in
or?
the middle of it right now, but I already know what happens at the end.
Okay, well, I don't spoils.
Okay,
We're
well, you
getting
just
ready.
asked me for a spoiler, bitch.
I know, but then I realized I didn't want one, so I changed my mind.
Okay, there you go.
I changed.
No,
my
he
mind.
doesn't defend himself. He just lets them
Bro,
disrespect
so when
him
you
the whole
called me
movie.
earlier to tell you that you were going to be ahead of schedule when you actually showed up 5 minutes late,
I had to buy all these beverages.
dude, I was I was standing on a ladder, dude, because my new car,
You were about to hang yourself.
that I bought is having troubles fitting in our little carport area,
Humble brag.
and I wanted to hang a marker. You know, it's for
yeah, a little golf ball.
Yeah, but I did it with a rubber ducky.
Oh, that's so cute.
Isn't that cool? Yeah,
You see Joe's car?
that is a nice car. I like that.
It's kind of fucked up. Somebody hit me.
Okay. Did
Two
he hit
people
you?
hit him.
Tony?
2 people hit me.
No, I did not.
What happened?
That would be pretty messed up if I was hiding the fact that I was the one to have scraped your
I
car
suspect it was the people below us because they have a scrape on their car, and there's white paint on my car.
up. Do you really?
Kinda.
Didn't they move out now
They're moving out now today.
to escape
They were
consequences?
sitting on their porch as their movers were walking back and forth, and I was looking at them like they wouldn't make eye contact. So.
Dude,
They seem like they got money.
They
like
got
they
the
could
money.
do
Yeah,
that.
they have a house on Davis Island.
They
got
smoke
money.
weed.
what are they doing in the staying downstairs? What
Their
is that,
house got
Airbnb?
destroyed in the hurricane last year.
But they're moving back now.
Moving back now.
Their son is in our book club and came up and smoked a cigar with us while his parents were downstairs.
Getting high. Fucking
Weed,
Old lady smokes hella weed, dude.
yeah.
before I forget, mark the time in the broadcast for me, because we have an announcement. We have found the culprit of the fucking I love getting pegged bumper sticker.
All right, 12 minutes. I'll put a marker.
I need to tell the asshole that is so proud of himself. It's my neighbor, Andrew.
Nice.
He's in book club too.
Andrew Popick.
Yeah, we're throwing his name out there. Watch out for this guy. He'll put sexual innuendo bumper stickers on your vehicle. No, he's a great neighbor, and it was a very funny joke. And
I've heard he's a disgusting person.
well, I'm not gonna.
Peter told me he was moving into a room that Andrew had previously occupied, and Andrew was like, dude, the walls there are still soaked in my cum.
That's awesome.
That was a fucking gross thing to say.
Yeah, well, you kind of got to know Andrew to understand Andrew.
Are you going to play this for him?
He's gonna listen to this. Yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
No disrespect.
Yeah, well, whatever. He's fucking dude. Andrew's like definitely a unique guy, but he's a super good neighbor. He's got eyes on the hood, bro. Like all the fucking nefarious shit that goes down on my block, which is tons and tons.
Sounds like he's the nefarious one.
No, not at
Do you
all.
want to explain for our guest what you're talking about?
Yeah. So Tony was leaving my house one day, and he sent me a text with a picture in it, and he's like, "Hey, man, what's the deal with this?" And there was a bumper sticker on the back of my truck, and it said, "I love getting pegged." And I was like, "Jesus!"
In the rainbow font,
Yeah, in the rainbow font. It was,
which is getting pegged gay.
That's cold.
My answer, yes.
yeah, 100%.
I got
100%.
into this with Asher and my girlfriend the other day, where Asher's like, it feels so good to have your prostate milked, which is a disgusting phrase. And I was like, that's
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah. Well, I mean, look.
Is it gay though?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, I've never had it done.
I think any kind of booty pleasure is gay. It
See,
doesn't
that
matter if
seems
it's a woman.
I don't know. I think you're drawing a line in the sand.
I'm not saying gay in a bad way. I'm just saying
Well, this is
Because for me, is
Since you
gay
know.
is if you're a man and you're attracted to another man. That's what
Yeah, but I just feel like
Come on.
then just wanting to having your anus, violated is like it's just a line you don't cross. as a man unless you're willing to like accept certain things about who you are. Like this whole culture of like getting pegged by your girlfriend is just like no. These are
This whole culture.
well, yeah, man. It's like this
Everybody's
thing.
doing it.
Well, it's a thing now. It's like acceptable, and these guys, you know, getting
to
pegged
me.
is like, and then because we talked about this on the pod before. I know this girl, and she was complaining about her boyfriend. She used to brag about that he liked to be pegged, and now she was complaining. She's like, he wants it too much. I was like, well, yeah. Once you breach that,
Once you open the forbidden,
yeah, and if a guy's
Temple.
interested in that,
The temple of
Cat
doom.
Williams said it perfectly. He's like, they say that the compression on the prostate is the most amazing sensation you will ever feel, and I'll never fucking know
yeah,
about it.
I'm not going to find out. I don't want to open that door.
Well, yeah, and just like maybe physical pleasure isn't like there's certain like guidelines to being like a
Yeah.
you have to pick a lane, and if you're just going to sell yourself to pleasure, then gay is probably not the right word.
I'm sure it also feels really good to be sealed up in one of those like PVC things where they, you know what I'm talking about, where they like put you in a latex bodysuit and then suck all the air out of it and like leave a hole in your
the
mouth so that a girl can fart in it. I'm sure that feels great too. I'm never going to find out because I'm not going to try it.
I think I understand Joe's point though. Like, but does gay mean a man that wants to live his life with another man as a partner? Is that what gay is? And because that has nothing to do with.
Then what's the word for it?
I don't know, man.
Sus? Zesty? Tangy?
Fucked up. I don't know.
How about this, Joe?
What?
What are you doing if you're having sex with a woman?
Okay. Follow you so far.
You're on top.
Okay.
She starts sucking on your nipples and smacking you on the ass.
Smacking that ass, dude.
I don't know how into it am I from the beginning.
You're loving it to begin with.
Yeah, you're into this girl.
Before she goes for that.
I don't know, man. I haven't had sex sober, so I don't know how I would react sober. You know what I mean?
If you were drunk, you'd hit her?
I probably wouldn't even notice. I don't think I'd notice. I'd be so like tunnel visioned on the prize, you know?
That's what's up. That's true.
But
That's
if I
how
was
I
like
am.
if I was like amphetamine high, maybe I'd probably be like, this is pretty cool. You know, you get kind of freaky, like so.
Yeah.
That's where I think a lot of people probably get into the butt pleasures.
Is
Because
there?
that's gay chemsex is all about amphetamines.
And what it truly all at the end of the day is like, so is gay like, a life choice to spend your life with a person of the same sex, to
Sure.
marry and live and partner up with same sex, or is gay just doing whatever the fuck feels good? Because if you think
Hedonistic would
Yeah,
be
I
the
would see
word
that
for
as
that.
like
hedonistic.
Sure.
Okay.
Decadent even.
And so I think that's where like, the neoconservative, like crazy right people get their whole thing is they think that that's all gay is hedonistic.
Yeah.
They think that if you're gay, you're just giving in to the urges
Sinful,
of the flesh.
delicious
I think there's a
temptations.
line there because I know plenty of like gay men that weren't necessarily into like getting fucked in the ass.
Sure.
That they just they were attracted to men. And they wanted to live their life with another man. Just like,
Just
same
stick
thing
to
with
hand
women.
stuff. Maybe sloppy top.
Yeah, whatever they do. But it
Whatever
wasn't
they
about the sexual component as much as it was about the lifestyle. You know what I
And,
mean?
love. Love is love.
Yeah. Picking out curtains with your boyfriend, yeah. That's gay.
I feel like we've gone down a interesting. Okay, let's close it up on that note. That was a good. That's a good
That is
closer.
gay. That's gayer than getting pegged, is picking out curtains with your boyfriend.
Do you remember? Do you know how I know you're gay? That thing with Paul Rudd and Seth
Sure.
Rogen. That
From
was
the
pretty
movie
funny.
Knocked Up.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
That
That
40-year-old virgin.
Great. Thanks for
yeah, 40-year-old virgin.
Remember Anchorman when he said milk was a bad choice?
No, we were talking about gayness just now.
True.
Yeah, so what I said was actually relevant. Milk wasn't,
Okay.
we weren't talking about milk. See, I told you he was going to do this.
Make you feel.
Yeah, try to make me feel
Make
stupid.
you feel small.
You
Because
know,
you make me feel small.
That's
with
Big
your
Tony,
crazy
man. That's
squat
what he
numbers.
does.
I found out people call me Big Tony. Did you know this?
Ooh.
There's people
You're
around
a big dude. You're
around around the world. Thank you.
Yeah.
Because there's a little Tony that's also in
There's
book
not a
club.
little Tony.
Wow.
But of the Tonys, he's the biggest, so he's Big Tony.
Okay. So there's Tony.
He insists
and
on
then there's
calling
Big Tony.
other Tonys Little Tony.
No,
which
I didn't
feel
even know
is-
about this until yesterday. But I noticed that. So we're hanging out with John, and they have all these people with nicknames like Prison Nate and what was the other one?
Goldtooth Charlie or
Goldtooth
some
Chris
shit.
and
Yeah.
shit like this. And I was like, we need more nicknames for people. Right now, all we have is Crazy Bill, who's been a guest. Shout out Crazy Bill.
Shout out.
Yeah. Should I get it like a tooth pulled or something, or like prosthetic arm?
There you go.
What would you? One Arm Joe.
Yeah, something like that. I don't think it's up to you to pick your nickname. So
You should something that starts with a J. You start jumping everywhere. Jumping
start-
Joe.
I can start beating off.
Jack and
Joe.
Jack and Joe. Old jerk off Joe.
Yeah.
Old Joe the jerk offer.
So you're gonna start jacking off.
Start.
Is it worth it for the nickname? I guess is the.
Does it? Would it have to be like public?
I mean, it would have to be right because everybody beats off, right?
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah. He's a.
I'm over a year now abstinent from self-abuse. It was my New Year's resolution last year, and I kept it.
Self-abuse.
It's abusing yourself.
Sure.
Now that is gay because you're pleasuring a man and you're getting pleasure from a man. And the next step from that, putting a Sharpie in your butt.
Naturally.
And then Sharpie switches to cucumber
Switches to,
fist of large man.
yeah.
You just go. There's 2 stages, and then it's all in.
It's like a talent
sure.
tree, right?
Yeah.
In a video game.
Large man fist. I had a guy call me big guy one time. I was like, thanks, man.
Thank you. You're a big guy.
I don't ever think of myself as one though. Do you think of yourself as tall?
Yeah.
No. I don't ever think of myself as big.
I think a lot about how,
How much better you are than other people?
no,
that
I'm
aren't
not
as
a
tall
height
as you?
supremacist, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
think about, I think I didn't realize the inherent advantage that height gives you when pursuing women until I was like 28 years old.
Wow.
I think
Yeah.
I think I bombed a lot of opportunities because I didn't realize like you just have to be tall.
Yep. Being tall is.
And in retrospect, I
spots.
looked back and there were a lot of times where I think girls were kind of giving me indicators, and I was like, I'm such a fucking ugly nerd. There's no way that she likes me.
Anybody's ever gonna touch my penis?
Yeah, I was a lonely guy.
Yeah.
But then when I got out of my previous my relationship with when I was engaged, when I got out of that, I kind of realized that I do have an advantage with being tall.
That's funny that it took you that long. I'm not surprised.
Takes what it takes, bro. Which coincided with my first kind of attempt at sobriety, also.
Oh.
Because I also just didn't. I don't know. It was very easy for me to be like, I cared deeply about love and getting laid and shit, but I would just sublimate it into alcohol. Like I'd just be like, it's never going to happen for me, so I'm just going to get drunk.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
Kind of feels the same.
Yeah.
Whatever's.
And then when I stopped drinking, I was like, I need to have sex.
And then you were like, I need to stop having sex with myself.
Yeah. But that was this year. I'm now 33.
So let me ask you: when you finally busted, was it like floodgates or
Yeah.
She described it as being like a sprinkler. But that was, I had some sleep
like the?
nocturnal emissions prior to that, but
Yeah. Nocturnal emissions.
Yeah, I know about this.
Yeah. Okay.
It was probably one of the first things I learned about Tony.
which was awkward when we were in the halfway house because there was a very hairy young man sleeping 5 feet away from me while I was in my dreams. It's me in a cavalcade of gorgeous women. In real life, I wake up and there's just a guy snoring.
And
next
your
to me.
pants are just stuck to you,
Oh,
filled with all sorts of goop. Wow.
Tessa's just said across the board that she's never going to listen to this podcast. So
your
that's made it
body-
much easier for me to be vulnerable on here.
Why is that?
Because she's like, I think it's going to make me dislike you. I was like, so true.
Yeah, Monica does that. So
I forgot Monica listens to it.
she will. Yeah, and she's like, her and Carrie were talking about like learned a lot about James. Listen to this. Like, well, that's good. There's a lot to know about me. You know, there's a lot to know about all of us.
I have no shame.
That was true.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you should have a little. But
What should I be ashamed about?
I'm just saying, you pick and choose which, but just, I think maybe, a little bit of shame isn't such a bad thing.
Pick something for me to be ashamed about.
I don't think
and I'll
you should
try.
have.
It is necessary for society for people to feel shame.
For some people to have shame, not me.
I'm not gonna pick your, what you should be shameful for. I'm just saying you shouldn't be fully shameful for something, but
I'm ashamed of every time that I did masturbate in the past. Especially the first time
the very first time.
that it worked and that I spermed.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was in.
Not yours. I remember mine. Yeah, it was so scary, right? Were you very scared?
It was very scary, and it was in. I didn't. It was in my bathtub of my childhood home, and I
slurped it up.
no, I did not pull a salt burn. That was the thing, is I just kind of ran the water, and then I read this Chuck Palahniuk story by the author of Fight Club, where he talks about a guy. You ever read Guts, his short story?
Guts. No, I read a few of his books.
Guts is a short story
Choke is a great book.
This is about a kid. It's the first short story in Haunted, which is this collection that's like my favorite Chuck Palahniuk book.
I heard about Haunted, yeah.
So it starts off, it's about this kid who's going to his family has a swimming pool, and he goes down and puts his butt on the suction
Oh, I did
drain.
read this.
Yeah. And he jacks off, but then at some point it gets too crazy and his intestine comes out and gets caught in the suction drain. And so he has to bite through his own intestine so that he doesn't.
I thought this was like a real thing that happened.
Drown,
It was
no.
like an urban myth growing up that if you put your ass on one of those pool vents, that it would.
I think it probably could happen.
Well, it's
But
also
he turned it into a short story. But the short story ends with his sister getting pregnant from going in the swimming pool, which is definitely not possible.
But that's awesome.
But I thought that my mom was going to get pregnant by me because I jacked off in the tub.
How old were you?
I was much older than all my friends.
I was gonna say you're reading.
Probably like 14 or 15.
Jeez. Okay.
I was
I read a lot of really disturbing books when I was younger.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Zombie by Joyce Carol Oates, which is basically like first person Jeffrey Dahmer. It's based on him.
I remember thinking like
It's about a guy trying to make a sex slave by lobotomizing young men.
I remember thinking like I knew this wasn't good. Like I was like, oh no, this thing I've been doing, I knew this was bad, and now I've hurt myself. Like something's left my body that wasn't supposed to leave it.
Do you know the Richard Pryor bit about this?
Uh-uh.
The first time that a girl made him come, and he had never come before, and he's like, "What'd you do to me, bitch?" And then he's like, 30 minutes later, "Can you do it again?"
Yeah, that's true. Like next day, like, well, yeah. But I remember being very scared,
Yeah, that's
thinking
terrifying.
that your body fluid was leaving.
I knew that something like that was supposed to happen.
We're on a pretty fucking weird trip today.
This isn't the Fifth Element. This is the Fifth Fellament. This is just the fellas talking about fella stuff.
And so that is the movie that Joe picked, was The Fifth Element, starring 1997 Bruce Willis, Luc Besson movie,
Luc Besson,
who also directed.
Leon the Professional.
Yeah, it wasn't called that when it first came out, by the way.
Just called Leon.
Just called The Professional.
Just called Leon.
Nope, just called The Professional.
I don't think so.
I was of age when it came out, and I remember.
Um,
I mean, I wasn't 18
I'm
years old.
gonna say let's place a wager.
All right, $1 bill on
Shake hands.
the original title of Leon the Professional. Original title of Leon the Professional is.
I have to get on that.
Did you ever see this movie? Natalie Portman's first movie?
I have.
Yeah.
It's a great one. Gary Oldman, everyone.
Yeah, I mean, so I guess Luc Besson likes Gary Oldman.
Yeah, in fact,
So what we're getting from this?
yeah. So Gary Oldman wasn't going to be in The Fifth Element,
No?
but Luc Besson financed as a favor a movie that Gary Oldman did. I think it's called like Nil by Mouth or something. You're familiar?
Yes. Crazy movie.
And as a favor to him, he played in this movie. Which
Damn.
I think to this day he does not like it. He does not like Fifth Element.
Quite the favor.
Yeah.
That's a lot of screen time.
Nil by Mouth,
Well,
Gary
he
Oldman's
financed-
directorial debut is literally just about extremely poor people in South London doing heroin, drinking, and abusing each other, and being pregnant and smoking and drinking while pregnant. And it's one of the most depressing movies I've ever seen. It's fantastic. Ray Winstone is main character.
Oh, I love Ray Winstone.
So
I think I saw Gary Oldman in an airport one time and lost my wind. I couldn't even say anything.
He's incredible.
One of his like croonies that was walking with him noticed me and was like kind of smiling, like, look at this fucking joke. I was like, oh.
You were just like slack jawed.
Yeah, I wanted to be like, fucking, what do you think it is, White Boy Day?
so here it is. It's a French movie. The French title is Leon.
Okay.
The full title is Leon the Professional.
The American release.
I'm sure it was just called The Professional.
Yes. Okay. So we're both right. So I owe
No,
you $1.
it came
you owe
out
me
in
$1.
France first. It's a French.
That's
movie.
not what we were talking about.
We're talking
We
about what
should have
the
been-
original title was.
No, we should have been more clear on the parameters. I'm not paying.
I think you both get $1.
Yeah.
In any case, it's a huge banger, and I think the success of that was what made it so that he could go on to make this movie, which has a much larger budget.
This was the most expensive movie ever filmed in Europe at the time.
That's crazy.
And Luc Besson started writing this movie when he was like 16, and he was I think he was like in a rural village somewhere, and he had nothing to do. So he wrote like a over 400-page manuscript. This was supposed to be like a trilogy. It was supposed to be. He created a language. He did all this shit. It was almost like a Tolkien-esque in like the way that he
Really?
created
I
this
did not-
entire world
I
and
feel
everything. You can see it in a lot of the details in the movie, and that's the kind of nerdy shit that I vibe with. So
It feels like there should have been some more to The Fifth Element. Now that I think about it, like it has the feeling of a much grander thing because it's also pretty long for its time period. They weren't making movies that long back then.
yeah.
The whole like prologue, dude, like the opening scene is very like before you even get to the current state of affairs, it's like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Fucking, which I had forgotten.
We're gonna go through the movie like chronologically because there's a lot of shit I want to say, but
Yes, we are.
So
Do you want to talk about that opening sequence?
a little bit, you can.
So,
let me say before we start, can I say a few things?
Yeah.
may.
Because this is what I nerd out about.
well, why did you choose it?
Well, a few reasons. Like, I saw this movie in theaters when I was a kid, and I was big on sci-fi as a kid. I fucking loved Star Trek. There was a TV show called Botsmaster. That was a cartoon. That was also a French cartoon that I loved as a kid. And I would just go to the movies a lot. Like, it didn't really matter what was playing. Like, I remember seeing like Pitch Black and like all these kinds of movies.
It's a banger, though.
And this movie I walked away from being
What do
like,
you
holy
feel about the rumor that the guy on the phone is Vin Diesel? The guy that Bruce Willis talks to is not credited, and it sounds a lot like a young Vin Diesel. And there's a whole online,
fuck. Oh, and The Fifth Element.
yeah.
I didn't.
Just because you mentioned Pitch Black, it made me think about it.
Yeah, I didn't know
The guy
that. I've never-
Finger or something that he talks to on the phone, that Bruce Willis is talking to on the phone.
Yeah.
That guy's not on the credits.
Okay.
And if you listen, it sounds like Vin Diesel.
Huh.
Anyway, go.
Never noticed that.
Continue. Sorry.
But yeah, no, you're good. So yeah, I was like kind of primed as like a nerdy kid to like the, and for some reason French sci-fi has always like fascinated me. Like I'm wearing this shirt right now. Specifically, it's very small and it's old as fuck, but this is my Mobius shirt, and Mobius is like my favorite artist of all time.
Okay.
Jean Giraud.
Is Fantastic Planet French? Do you know that old
I think so,
fucking
yeah.
cartoon movie?
So Jean Giraud and a guy named Philippe Druillet started a comic anthology in the late 70s called Metal Hurlant, which is like howling metal.
okay.
And that's where the English heavy metal magazine came from.
Oh.
So when Luc Besson started to make this movie, he approached Jean Giraud and another guy, Jean-Claude, I can't remember his last name. I'm not good with French.
That's all right.
But anyway, those two guys, from their work in Metal Hurlant, he got a lot of the aesthetic from this. So Mobius worked on this movie along with another artist. And so, yeah, that sort of aesthetic and his designs, like he designed like the big cricket-headed aliens, that are
Yeah.
called Mondo
Mondo
Shawans.
Shawans.
Yeah. and a lot of the aliens and stuff. These all came from a lot of work that like Mobius did.
Okay.
So there's a lot of shit that just like sort of, as I got older, I started discovering. I was like, oh shit, a lot of lines led back to Fifth Element for me. I don't know. It's kind of I didn't realize until I was older, but a lot of people don't like this movie.
Really?
It was polarizing.
And I was like, how? How do you not like this movie?
I think it's people that are expecting it to be a more
American.
serious sci-fi type thing and be less kind of like kooky, I guess.
Yeah.
It's
It's,
very,
well, it's very European. It's definitely. It's got
it has
For
a
sure.
great sense
Chris
of humor.
Tucker's character is fucking incredible.
I think a
That's
lot of
such
the humor in it, and I'm not.
He's gay.
I'm not I'm not
That's gay.
100% on it.
No,
but
he's not.
You see him eat a chick's cooch.
Yeah, but see, here's the question. Back to the question.
So-
what is gay?
Originally, they wanted Lenny Kravitz for the role of Ruby Rod.
Really?
But then all the costumes are done by Jean-Paul Gaultier, the like very famous
Oh, I didn't know that.
fashion guy. And so they were like, this would be a perfect role for Prince. So they had Prince on this, and then once Prince saw the costumes, he was like, they're too feminine for me. So Prince dropped out, and they got Chris Tucker.
And Chris Tucker is fucking perfect.
He's great.
I think he's one of the best parts of the movie.
He's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Mila Jovovich is the best part of the movie, but I feel like every girl should be Lilu at once in their Halloween career.
I mean, I feel like from like 99 to like 2015, that was probably true.
Yeah.
Is this
Still
this
now.
movie's PG-13, right?
It must be. Yeah.
And yet
There's nips in it.
there's nips. It's in that club with Titanic.
Yeah. Because they're not sexualized. It's just while she's getting dressed. Or when she's
I was sexualizing him.
she's got the perfect face for this movie. For
She's
this
very
role.
beautiful. Do you know?
But it's like a childlike beauty.
Do you know that she married the director?
No, I didn't know that.
She was 19. Do
you know
and
what
he
her-
was 38, I think.
He's 38. Yep.
Do you know what the first movie she did was?
No.
Dazed and Confused. She doesn't even have any speaking in it.
Damn.
She's one of the guy's girlfriends.
And
But,
he was previously married to the woman that plays the diva, the opera singer,
Oh, really?
who he had met when she was 12, and then he married her when she was 15, and he was 30.
That's very
something.
French.
Yeah.
That's French stuff, dude. They're all
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
pedophiles, ephebophiles.
Ephebophiles.
They're freaks.
Yeah.
We don't need to split hairs. Let's call them pedophiles.
We don't need to get let's give them a pass though as a culture. You know, they tried to do Me Too in France, and all these French actresses signed a letter basically being like, you have to let the directors group us to make the art we need. You cannot shut down the artistic expression with the sex. And literally like
Co-signed.
Catherine Deneuve and Bridget Bardot and all these actresses were all like, let them grab our butts. You're going to ruin the movies if you don't.
That's so funny.
They might be
crazy.
onto something. I don't know.
I don't think they are entirely, but I think there's a middle ground there. But all right, what were you going to say? Because you had something that you wanted to nerd out about before I interrupted you.
She was
to ask
nerding
you.
out about how the artwork, how it
Okay.
all kind of was
Yeah,
like a
so
sort of a culmination of a whole, group of
It had a huge amount of influence from 70s and early 80s, like Franco-Belgian sci-fi comic art. And Luc Besson was looking at that stuff, and like I said, he specifically asked these two artists to contribute, and they did all of the concept art. So, like the flying cars and the vision of like the future New York City with all that stuff was part of a short story which Mobius did with Dan O'Bannon, who wrote Alien and
Yeah.
a lot of, called
Yeah.
Along Tomorrow. And Luc Besson saw that and was like, oh, sick, I want that vision in my movie. And so a lot of these people ended up becoming kind of like artistic heroes for me. And so looking
I'm
back.
kind of interested to hear that you've heard a lot of people don't like this. I mean, I guess I can see where it would be sort of received ill by the MGK fans or whatever, but I had always thought this was one of the coolest fucking movies of all time. Like
Yeah.
it's up there. I mean,
It's over the top, and
Yeah,
there's
it's-
people that don't like that.
I think a
There's
lot
people
of
that
the
want-
like childish elements to it and stuff were because it was such an expensive movie. at the like literally the most expensive movie that came out of Europe at the time. There was like they were trying to cast a wide net, so they almost like an Indian film where there's like something for everybody in it. They were kind of trying to do that with it.
Okay. I could see that. Yeah, I mean, casting Bruce Willis, that's definitely trying to grab a certain demo. You know, that was in his heyday. Poor fella doesn't even know who he fucking is anymore.
Sure.
That's a bummer, dude. Could you imagine being Bruce Willis and not knowing you're Bruce fucking Willis? Is there a lesson about life in there somewhere?
Maybe I'm Bruce Willis right now, and I don't know that I'm Bruce Willis, and I'm hallucinating.
Yeah.
And this guy named
Like
Tony.
I always thought that it was pretty interestingly
Bruce, wake up.
powerfully ironic that one of the most famous shit talking sportsmen in history, Muhammad Ali, spent the second half of his life unable to fucking speak. I always thought there was like a really interesting poetry in that.
Maybe
about
you shouldn't
life.
talk so much shit.
Or just maybe like life does kind of balance out at some point. And like, I mean, the guy was not just one of the greatest fighters of all time. He was one of the greatest like manipulators of all time. And like his verbal skills were like
Such
amazing.
a good fighter, didn't want to go fight for our country.
Yeah. Well,
That's pretty messed up.
in Vietnam, you think that not going to Vietnam was a fucking bad idea? I think it was a very powerful thing he
Go
did.
fight for our country.
Nope. I don't think Vietnam had anything to do with our country. But anyway, any motherfucking way. I always thought it was interesting, man. And so is it interesting that, you know, one of the coolest like actors of all time just doesn't even get to know who the fuck he is?
Yeah. That's a bummer. I'm looking at this Mobius guy. He also worked on The Abyss
He's done a lot.
by James Cameron.
He did Tron. He did a bunch of shit.
Yeah, Alien.
Tony wants to be James Cameron so bad.
Who doesn't?
You want to be Luc Besson.
No.
Yeah, you do.
No. Who do I want to be? I don't know.
You tried again.
Roman
to cash in.
Polanski.
I just want to be me. I want to be Jack Nicholson.
That's a good one.
That's
Jack
who I am.
Nicholson was at Roman Polanski's house while he was raping that woman. Did you know that?
Yeah.
I shouldn't call her a
Well,
woman.
that's why I thought
Girl.
of it. That's why I thought of it because he was in.
You just want to be a bystander to a horrible
he was
crime.
in Chinatown. Jack Nicholson was in Chinatown.
Yeah, he said
Famous Roman Polanski movie.
one of the best movies ever made.
Yeah.
Should we get into it?
I
And
mean,
you can just feel free to interject stuff throughout.
Cool. I will.
So we're in Egypt.
yeah.
Yes.
We see a bunch of young Egyptian guys.
And Luke Perry.
I didn't catch the.
Luke Perry.
Is that Luke Perry?
I don't even know
Yeah.
who that is. I didn't catch
The
the
young guy, the artist.
I don't
It's
know
like
who
the
Luke Perry
archaeologist
is.
apprentice.
It's fucking Luke Perry.
I don't know who Luke Perry is.
90210, bro.
I
Beverly
didn't watch
Hills.
that program.
Well, he was very, very famous at the time.
Well, I was too young.
He was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It was his last film.
R.I.P. How did he die?
Being gay, probably.
HIV.
Yeah. No, I'm not
is
sure.
a
It
really-
was some kind of random heart incident. He was not that old, but it was kind of, aged actor syndrome. Too much cocaine in a short lifespan, probably.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Not quite, hot tub ketamine accident status, but sort of kind of in that same,
I dyslexia'd the opening thing where it said that it was the year 1914. And I thought it said 1419. I kind of like looked up and caught it really briefly. And then like all the little kids pull up on camels or whatever. And I was like, yeah, that checks out. This is probably 1419. The test was like, no, it's 1914.
That's funny.
There's a scientist guy in there. He's trying to quantify the majesty of God. Hate scientists. And he says,
He's an archaeologist.
archaeologist, my bad. That's a kind of science.
Sure.
Move on.
When 3 black holes line up and create a portal to evil
Is religion not a kind of
every
science?
5,000 years. And this priest comes and tries to poison him. Is that what's going on there?
He tries to poison him because he doesn't want that information getting out.
Sure.
So
Why?
let's rewind. How do we define a science?
Joe just said move on.
Okay.
I was kind of kidding.
It's the science of old stuff.
Is a science just trying
It's a
to
science.
understand?
It's a physical science.
Can the word a science? Oh yeah, man. Let's.
I think science is anything that the scientific method can be applied to.
Yes, archaeology is considered a science.
Well, how about what's the definition of science?
What is science?
Well, it's just
The systematic study of the structure and behavior of the physical and natural world through observation. So it's not a natural science necessarily. It's a social science because it's looking at stuff that built by human beings.
But there's physical science aspects to it,
Sure.
like carbon dating and shit like that.
Yeah.
and you're angry because you're more concerned with the spiritual realm than you are the natural.
I just don't like it when they try to investigate stuff. Just let it chill. Let it be. You don't need to know everything.
But
Go about your business.
curiosity
We
is
can know something.
No. We already know too much.
Understanding the past helps us move forward in the future, don't you believe?
No.
No?
I think it's everybody should just kind of mind their own business.
Interesting.
Focus on you.
Have you heard of a fella named Timothy McVeigh?
Ooh.
You might like him.
Why? Is he anti-science?
Yeah, he's anti-tech and everything. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Are you thinking of the Unabomber?
Is that not Timothy McVeigh?
Yeah.
No, that's Theodore Kaczynski.
Ted Kaczynski.
Timothy McVeigh was a white nationalist. He blew up the
Oh,
Alfred P. Murrah
right.
Federal Building in Oklahoma City.
Right, I'm thinking of a different guy.
If you buy into the official narrative.
They were friends.
No, they weren't.
Afterwards in jail, they were.
Oh,
in
maybe.
prison. Yeah.
I could see that. Ted Kaczynski, who I'm very sympathetic to, had a lot of, he was maybe racist.
Okay. Let's not speak on that.
No. Let's
So
not.
he's trying
So,
to
yeah.
poison the guy.
They
Yeah.
don't really explicitly say, but I think it's implied that he doesn't want to.
Which I love scenes like that where somebody's trying to get somebody else to drink or eat something and
Yeah.
they're getting really anxious. They're like, just drink this, or whatever, you know?
It's got to be funny to act that because it's super obvious, you know? He's like, and the guy's like, what are we doing? We need grappa. You know, and
Yeah.
he pours the water out.
Which is delicious if you've never had it.
grappa, yeah, is amazing
Grappa's
stuff.
a
Yeah.
bomb, dude. But, I mean, there's no subtlety in any of these performances throughout
Did you
this
still
movie.
think
You
it was 1419 when he busted out the bottle of
No,
grappa?
she had already
Okay.
pointed. Once I saw the scientist go, I goes, "This 1419?" She said, "No, it's 1914. You have dyslexia." If you want to know why people don't like this movie, there's no subtlety.
And then you guys paused and had sex, and then what, got back to the movie?
Chill.
Man,
dude.
that's my couch, dude.
Chill. There's no subtlety. It's not like it's not a subtle movie. It's very European. It's very over the top like that, you know, which I enjoy. I like stuff like that.
Fuck yeah, man. It's super fun.
Sure, but anyway, this priest is just like, oh, this fucking scientist, archaeologist guy. Anywho,
Aziz.
these aliens show up.
Yeah, and they're cool.
The
looking,
Mando
these aliens.
Shewans.
They are.
Huge bodies, little heads, which is like the opposite of what you usually think.
They
of
had
aliens.
a casting call for these things because you had to be at least 6'9" to like pilot the suit.
Oh no shit!
Yeah, so it was hard for them to find
That's
people.
something I really love about this film. While there is a ton of CGI in it, there is also a lot of practical effects.
Yeah.
Like that big door when the spaceship comes down and that huge door with all the windows. What are we looking at? Are we looking at the thing?
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, with all the windows. Is the screen being backwards gonna fuck up everything? Anyway.
no, focus.
You know what I'm talking about? All the windows on the door and the big door that drops down. That's a really cool practical effect. I like
Yeah.
that. It felt like an old school Hollywood production type thing.
It's mostly practical. I mean, there's CGI in it, but they're all
Yeah.
they're all models and things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not everything.
But like the CGI, like when they're building Lilu from the arm, and it's the robot doing the,
yeah, true. Yeah.
you know, but that I always thought that was like super innovative. I remember when that came out. That was something that I thought about this movie when it first came out. It was like cutting edge. It felt like.
One thing story-wise that always kind of bugged me about this, it's pretty much the only thing in the movie I think that you could hold against it, because it's otherwise a perfect film. But so in the beginning, the Mondoshaewans grab the Four Stones and they take the sarcophagus, which is the fifth element.
Yes.
The ship crashes and all they get is a hand, and from the hand they build the fifth element.
And it's the hand of one of the Mando Shewans. I thought.
It is.
I didn't get that.
So how do you? What was the sarcophagus for?
I don't know.
See what I mean? It should have been a piece of the sarcophagus.
That didn't make any damn sense.
God damn it. The whole thing's ruined.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. But
Let's start talking about another
the
movie.
mythology didn't fucking fit.
It's ruined,
for me in
dude. Let's do
certain
Field of
places.
Dreams.
So the priest apologizes to the Mondo Shaylins. He's like, I'm so sorry. I almost let this guy discover this stuff. I have in my notes the aliens are fat as fuck. They knocked
PHAT, yeah.
Yeah, PHAT for sure.
the test said that the scientist man just fainted. I thought that they knocked him unconscious somehow, but
They killed him.
they killed him.
Yeah, the Luke Perry even says, "Hey, they fucking killed the dude, man."
How did they kill him?
That's what they did. They just telepathically ended his motherfucking dispatched his ass. You know what I mean?
That's pretty baller.
Yeah, dude, that's what's up. I had the same question. That's why I have this in the fucking chamber the way that I do. I was like, is that motherfucker dead or what?
Yeah.
And then Luke Perry comes out strapped and he's like, they killed Dr. fucking so-and-so. Pop, pop, and he starts busting
Well, he
off hot ones
trips.
at him, dude.
He trips and falls backwards and starts.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so the priest is like, yo, we're going to be defenseless without these stones. And the Mondo Shaylins are like, we'll come back in 300 years. You're not going to need them until the evil returns in 300 years. And then Luke Perry, the goofy guy, shoots at the aliens, which causes the rock chamber to start closing. And one of the guys gets trapped. And the priest is like,
Yeah. Pretty
He tells
fucking
the
low
priest-
mobility for an advanced civilization.
I think it's
don't you
interesting that the priest calls him my lord. Isn't that
Yeah.
weird? I like the idea of like a space religion.
This is an ancient aliens ass movie. I wonder if the guy with the crazy hair saw this.
I'm sure he did.
There's a lot of stuff in this film too that is that influenced Warhammer 40K, which I'm also a huge nerd of. So
Interesting. Have they ever made a Warhammer movie?
they've got one in the works with
What is Warhammer
with,
40K? Is it a graphic
Superman.
novel?
I can't remember his name at the moment.
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
Gosh, I
he's
love
also a
that
huge
fellow.
Warhammer nerd. It's like a tabletop game in a universe, and
Oh, okay.
it's like D&D. We'll say it.
He was canceled for
okay.
his comments on modern dating.
Well, I mean, I don't know about canceled.
I'm sure no women's gonna go out with him anymore. So
Yeah, he's probably fucked. He'll spend the rest of his life alone because of a comment he made, I'm sure. Henry Cavill, bro.
And because he likes Warhammer.
Dude, that there fella could milk my prostate any day.
Hey.
Does that make me gay?
Yes.
No, I super am in like just all of that guy. He's just like a genetic specimen, dude. And he's actually like a really smart person, right? Isn't he like one of these high IQ people?
he's a big nerd. He
Jew?
builds PCs and plays nerdy games.
Yeah, he's intelligent.
But like how Dolph Lundgren is like, you know,
Yeah, super
200 IQ or whatever, and fucking also, you know, jacked and beautiful and all these perfect things.
Where is he from, Dolph Lundgren? Like Austria or something?
Belgium.
Belgium. Okay. There's a
don't know,
story.
I think.
There's a story where some thieves break into a fancy house, and they see the pictures on the Sweden, and they see the pictures on like the on a table, and it's like Dolph Lundgren and his family, and they're like, "Oh fuck," and they leave.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely
I don't know if that's true.
Ivan Drago, dude, coming
Sounds
for
cool.
you in your dreams. I'd be a little concerned.
You would be coming for him in your dreams, it sounds like.
I'd probably I just, you know, I'm admittedly
He would milk you.
I'm admittedly in, you know, awe of like, dude, like when we were talking about Arnold last week, like I get real caught up in the idea of 1984, this fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger dude that's just like a mountain of a human being. Like I love the idea that he's just like bigger than like he's a real person, but he's also insanely, unbelievably like genetically
Proportioned?
superior.
Yeah, you would submit to him. He would milk you.
Probably not. We would probably be really good buddies, is what I'm saying. I think that's
you
why.
and him
I think
and
that's
Bill
why.
Burr would become best friends
Fuck
together.
yeah! Maybe that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling a sense of kinship with these people.
Would
Is
you
what
let
it
Bill
is.
Burr milk it?
No, man. Jesus, fuck! That would totally ruin everything.
What would you do if he started sucking on your nipples and sucking your ass?
I'd be like, Bill, come on, man. Let's get a cigar, dude.
Bill, get it.
Get out of here.
Stop it. But yeah, one of the
We had
alien
a
says
long movie to go.
the alien says something super fire. Time is not important.
Only life.
Only life is important. That's the way that I feel. Also,
I feel like that's kind of silly. I
Nope,
feel like
that's
time
true.
and life
Nope,
are the same thing.
They're not.
Yeah, they are.
Nope.
Life is time.
No.
What do you think? Quality over
Then later
quantity?
on in the movie, when the entity is talking to Zorg, he says, "Money is of no importance." He said, "My costs have tripled," and he goes, "Money is of no importance." You know,
Yeah. How is the entity paying Zorg?
That's a good question, dude. Probably Space Visa or something.
Hell yeah, space dollars. I do have a lot of questions about the entity, but we'll get to that. We flash forward 300 years. We just got to it. There's an entity.
Right.
What's up with this thing?
I don't think that there's really any in-film explanation. It's just cosmic evil. You know?
What? And you sweat blood when you're getting ready to be killed by
That's
it?
another thing. So when they were watching it in the beginning, so that first scene, right?
Yeah.
The like commander or whatever does
trying
have
to
the
blow the
shit.
thing up.
Does have the shit going down his forehead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's sweating blood. And then it happens again with Gary
Zord.
Oldman.
Yeah.
Zord.
I don't know. I think it's just cool.
I think that's what it is too. I think it's just
Tess
French.
said when we were watching it, she said it's the cost of communicating with the thing, which I think is a cool point.
I disagree. But I do think that's a cool theory. But I think you're sweating blood. I think it's just like a cool.
It doesn't
visual.
look like blood though. It looks like
It looks like blood.
blueberry syrup.
It's like reddish brown. I think it's
Molasses
what blood
ish,
actually
yeah.
looks like.
It looks like molasses. Yeah.
A little bit.
That's what blood actually looks like. Don't you think?
No, I've seen lots.
It's
of
like
blood.
it's pure evil washing over you.
Could be type shit.
I always thought it was sweating blood. So scared you're sweating blood. But when I said that this time, the wife was like, "Huh? Are you fucking Riri?" And I was like, "Well, yes, but we're not supposed to talk about it." So she didn't feel the same way either. She felt something maybe different.
The priest.
But she doesn't tell me what she thinks. She just tells me that I'm wrong, and then we move on.
See, it's like poetry, man. You can interpret it any way you want.
That's what's so
Which is
beautiful.
another
about it. Yeah.
plus for this film.
Fuck yeah.
The priest, Vito Cornelius, played by
Definitely
Ian
something.
Holm.
It's definitely something you remember, though.
Yeah.
Right? I think, yeah. Whatever the reason behind, it's pretty cool. Ian Holm, yeah, he's in a lot of things.
He's very good in the movie From Hell.
Yes. Oh, fuck.
Yes.
That's a great movie, bro.
Yeah.
Those guys made a bunch of ghetto movies. They made my favorite documentary ever.
American Pimp.
Hell yeah, bitch.
2 D's for a double dose of this pimpin'. I love American Pimp.
I fucking gotta watch that movie, bro.
Yeah. We here at the White House in Pimpton, D.C.
We talked about it before, but they had a record going for the amount of most bitches ever said in a movie. It was broken by the South Park movie.
I love when he gets the guy gets a phone call. He goes, "Oh, see, this a bitch right here. Hey, bitch.
Hey, bitch.
I already told you. Don't worry about it. I already told you. I got a handle, bitch.
He's getting his haircut?
Yeah.
That's he nude. Hey, bitch.
I already told
We
you."
said that for so long in my friend group, dude. That hey, bitch. That was like fucking forever, dude. Oh my
That's
God.
90% of my phone calls.
Still.
Hey, bitch, don't even worry about it, bitch. I already told you. I got a handle, bitch.
I want to start saying that to customers when they get up on me when I'm trying to work. I'm like, hey, bitch.
You're their bitch.
Yeah. No. That's
Yeah?
the other way around, I promise you.
I guess they are paying you, which makes them
They pay me a gross amount of money.
that makes them the hoe, and you're the pimp, the plumbing pimp.
I'm the plumbing pimp.
When you start your own
The
plumbing
pipe pimp,
business,
the pipe
that could be
pimp.
your gimmick, dude.
Yeah, the pipe pimp.
The pipe pimp. If
Yeah.
you did commercials where you wear the crazy outfit. Now you know about my matrix
Pimp
of
James.
pimp to simp and then oaf to imp, right?
No.
Everyone is either a pimp simp, pimp imp, oaf pimp. There's pimp oafs, pimp imps, and simp oafs and simp imps. Excuse me. Forbidden knowledge is making the lights making the lights echo and shit.
Priest fucking poisoned you so the truth.
So
doesn't get
Shrek
out.
is an oaf and a simp. Donkey is an imp and a pimp.
I'm going to be thinking about it. I need a pad. Where's my... I need to write this one down.
I'll bring it up later.
Continue with the film. We are making...
Gotcha.
No.
Priest Cornelius, he says it's an evil thing and shooting it won't work. They try to do it anyway. When they shoot it, it only gets stronger, which is how evil is. That when you attack, the attack only makes it more strong. And their ship gets destroyed. A big scary skull comes out of the object. Fire
it's pretty
skull
sick.
destroys them. Yeah.
Yes.
It's very 1997.
Bruce Willis wakes up in his apartment. My favorite part of the movie was just all the shit that shows like the funny conveniences of
Dude.
the future.
I love the cigarette dispenser.
Yeah.
Only 4 cigs today.
Only 4, and then when he gets it, it's like 70% filter.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
filter. That was
It's so
hilarious.
great.
He's missing a woman. There's a great scene where an extremely geeked up guy tries to rob him.
Yeah,
He's saying,
dude.
"Give me the cash."
Teresa loved his shirt in this scene. Bruce Willis's shirt. She
With
loved-
just the little cutouts on the back.
yeah. She loved all the clothing.
Bruce Willis is very baby girl in this movie.
Yeah, she'd never seen this, Teresa.
He's simultaneously like a cool operative and also he's baby girl.
Yes.
I loved his whole style and I thought he was fantastic in this. Yeah, but we learned that they have 48 hours before.
Can we talk about the geeked out guy real quick?
Yeah, of course. You said that's who you identify with.
This is my
most.
favorite character in the movie. I think it's so clever. I've wanted to be this dude for Halloween for like 20 years.
What's with his hat?
He's got a hat that's a photo of the hallway that he's holding in front of the security camera. So when he rings the doorbell and people look out, and so now he holds you up. But he's so geeked out. And I guess it's to show that Bruce Willis's Corbin Dallas is such like a smooth guy, right? He's like, you don't have it loaded.
Yeah.
He's like, got to press the button. And the guy's like, he's like, it's not, it's great. I fucking love this guy.
He's
And
very
just got
cool.
all this wacky shit on him.
Give me the cash.
Give me the cash. It's great, dude.
That would be a good costume. But anyway, Corbin flips it on him, makes him his bitch. And we learn that they have 48 hours before the freaky space object adjusts to their living conditions and exterminates life. And lucky for them, the Mondo Shaywins are like, we're coming to Earth, and we're going to give you the fifth element and all the other elements, of course. But then they get blown up by, what are these things called?
Mangalores.
I wonder if I turn one of these lights off, will this stop?
I don't know. It doesn't bother me that much.
Really? Is this bothering you?
A little bit,
It's bothering me.
but I can deal with it.
You're the tall guy. Oh, that actually was nice. Oh, we didn't clap.
I clapped at the beginning.
All right, continue. I'm gonna fuck with the lights.
Okay. Act not. What is he called? Whatever. These
Mangalores.
Mangalores. Nice. They attack the Mondo Shaywin ship. Shoot it down. Boom! Huge explosion. They get blown up. But they're able to recover a chunk of the ship. And it's explained that the Mondo Shaywins are very genetically complex. That human beings only have like 3 genetic things or whatever, and the Mondo Shaywins have 200,000.
200,000.
So, as you said, they're able to take like one of the guy's gloves and they do this process. And Tess was like, the process turns it into a human being. Something like that. It comes out, it's a super hot babe.
Yada yada. It's
Yeah. It's a hot babe. Her name is Lilo.
Lilu.
Perfect.
Lilu. Excuse me.
Well, her name
Mila
is-
Jovovich.
Her name is Lilu.
Yeah.
And then she's short.
You touched on a thing that I really like about this movie that I feel like a lot of modern sci-fi, especially, they would try to like go to great lengths to over-explain. Like, they would use a lot of tech jargon and be like, if we triangulate the peptides and and all this shit, and they'd handwave a lot of stuff, which I think is smart for like the flow of the story.
So would Bruce Willis be a pimp oaf?
In this movie, he's definitely a simp. He's looking for a babe.
Simp oaf.
Simp imp, I think.
What's an oaf and what's an imp?
An
Ruby Rod is-
oaf is a big, clumsy guy.
Ruby
And
Rod is a pimp and an imp.
yes, Ruby Rod is a prototypical pimp imp. An imp is like devilish cunning, right?
Oh, so
an
oaf
oaf is
simp.
a big, clumsy guy.
Oaf simp.
Yeah. Shrek is a oaf simp.
For Bruce Willis too.
You think Bruce Willis
Bruce
is
Willis
clumsy?
Well, he's big, brutish. He's not devilish and all this.
You're right. He would be oafish.
Yeah, he's not clumsy, but I don't think clumsy is the right word for oaf.
I'm glad you're getting into this. I've been trying to get everybody to participate in
I'm
this. and
putting everyone on this fucking.
Mr. Bean.
I'm a pimp oaf for sure.
You think so? You're not a romantic?
Maybe. I just like to think of myself as a pimp,
Yeah.
but I'm really not a pimp. No, I got married the first time I was 21 years old.
Yeah.
I'm a simp.
Mr. Bean, oaf and a pimp.
Oh, okay.
Women find him irresistible.
He does not give a shit about them.
Exactly.
He don't
dude.
even focus on them hoes, dude.
He's goals.
Yeah. Mr. Bean goals.
Study Mr. Bean and you'll know how to get any woman.
I have a plumbing story that reminds me of
Great.
Yeah. That I went to my favorite chicken spot in town. Also our friend Peter's favorite chicken spot.
Firehouse.
And they're like, shout out Firehouse. And they're like, hey man, our toilet's not working. And I'm like, all right, let me get a chicken sandwich. And while that thing frying up, dog, I'm gonna go holler at your toilet real quick. And I check it out, and I know what the problem is. And it's the fill valve in the back. And I'm like, I'm going to be hero of the motherfucking day here and change this thing out. It's a thing I can do very quickly. And as in most problems with plumbing, you're not right. You think you had it nailed.
Oh, no.
And so I get back there and I take apart.
They need a functioning toilet too.
But I
the
can't,
food at that place.
I can't get to the nut. It's this stupid toilet that's one piece that you can't get to the nut. So to change the fill valve, you got to like pull the toilet or have a basin wrench, this whole thing. But anyway, in the process of fucking with this toilet, I dismantled the fill valve that was inside of it. So when I turned the water back on, water started coming out of the tank lid. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I take the tank lid off and fucking water shoots in my face. And it shoots so high, it's like pops the ceiling tile. It turns into a Mr. Bean episode.
No.
And I'm in this bathroom getting water everywhere. And my food comes up. And I was like trying to be Mr. Cool. And now everything's going fucking completely sideways. It was a nightmare.
So you didn't fix their toilet?
I got it back together. So it was operating. A very lucky turn of events. And then the next day I came back and later on that night I came back because I had to go get my basin wrench. And I also went to him and I was like, hey, this is going to cost $150 because I was going to do it for free. But then I was like, no, this is an involved job. It was just funny. I went in thinking like I was going to be like this fucking smooth, bad motherfucker. Like,
yeah,
and then 5 minutes later, water's shooting everywhere. I'm soaking wet. My food's getting cold. It's very, very typical.
You didn't turn the water off
from pimp to simp
before you?
Well, yeah, I did. When I turned it back on, what I didn't know I had done was the top of the fill valve that was inside the tank had come undone like that.
I see.
So when the water started coming through, it just popped it off, and water was firing out of the top of the fill valve instead of going through the tube into the tank.
Did you get drenched?
Yeah, I got soaking wet. A fucking ceiling tile got pushed up. That's how much water pressure is coming through there because it was a 3/4 line. Drop down a 1/2 inch right there, and then it's a 3/8 drop, even more. So it's like super pressurized.
This is an oaf move for sure.
It's inside baseball, dude.
Yeah, and I'm a simp, so I'm a simp oaf.
Simp oaf for sure.
Is that bad, do you think?
No, it's fine. I'm a simp imp. I'm trying to become a oaf.
You know what I like about this? There's no real bad thing to be here. Maybe pimp imp is maybe kind of bad.
You can be too pimpish or too simpish.
Yeah.
You can be too oafish or
so
too
there's
impish.
levels then. So we're doing.
Sure.
We've got markers here from 1 to.
I also
6,
think you could
I
add the
guess.
element of it being like chaotic, neutral,
D&Ding it.
and
alignment.
ordered. What is the opposite of chaotic?
Joe, how do you feel about Stranger Things using D&D the way that it does? Do you ever watch Stranger Things? Do you
Yeah.
like it? Do you hate it?
I think it's okay.
Did you watch the new stuff yet?
I haven't seen it.
The finale is getting
I,
dragged. People are saying it's trash.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't think the last season was very good. I kind of lost steam.
Yeah, we are halfway through the final episode of all time. So Teresa's getting worked up because the internet's trying to spoil it for her.
I'm watching a YouTube explainer of the whole series that is 25 minutes long.
Yeah?
And I will never watch an episode of it.
Why?
Because I don't care. All I care about is the lore. I used to just read Wikipedia
The
explanations.
first season is really good. I think as a standalone TV show, I think it's really good.
Yeah. I agree with that.
They
I
shoulda let it
season,
go.
I like season 3, though. I like season 3 a lot. And I like the arc of Hopper, and his relationship with Elle is really interesting because of his child being lost and the way that whole thing grows. But the actress that plays Elle has fucking screwed things up big time. She went and got like
I've heard this.
lip injections, and they're very obvious. So you're trying to watch this story, and it's just being read by the way she looks.
Yeah, her face acting is all fucked up now.
I always thought she was rather plain.
That's kind of the idea.
Drake didn't, though.
Yeah, I know. Drizzy Drake was trying to fuck her.
That's so fucking weird, bro.
She was texting him when she was like 13 years old.
I think her being plain was very spot on. You know, she was like, as she was growing older, she was even still like season 2 with that goofy hairdo that she had. I just loved. And what a lot of people never talk about, which I tried to bait Tony with, is how the show does like love really well. There's all these moments throughout the seasons. There's like 1 or 2 moments per season where like this very powerful love moment happens. Like with Hopper and Elle in season 1, where it's like going back and forth cuts with Hopper's child being sick and him trying to save Elle. So fucking powerful, dude. And then with Max and Marcus in the new season, there's a really beautiful scene with the two of them that you're not going to feel unless you've watched it.
Well, I don't support their relationship anyway.
That's racist.
Why?
Because he's black and she's white.
She's a redhead.
Okay. So
Disgusting.
Yeah. Is that racist?
Sorry that I support black love and I think he should be with a beautiful black woman.
So you like support segregation.
I support black love.
Yeah. You support, you want all the black people to just only be with each other.
I don't want them sleeping with disgusting snow apes.
You don't want race mixing happening.
It's Yakubian nonsense.
I feel like you.
I don't want them going after snow bunnies. I don't want them bunny hopping. I support black love.
Max is actually very, very beautiful.
Yeah.
She's a very pretty girl, man. But when she wakes up, anyway, if to spoiling it, she wakes up out of her coma, and they have this really fucking amazing interaction.
Yeah,
It's
you
like,
told me about it.
Chokes you up. Bro.
With Kate
So
Bush.
good. The Kate Bush song that's been playing non-fucking stop.
Is
in the
Gaten
background.
Matarazzo still on the show?
Yes.
Ugh.
Who's this?
He's the
Dustin.
ugly kid.
Dustin. Yeah, he's in the show. He's
He should die.
one of the main characters.
That show has a lot of Zionists on it also.
Okay.
Brett Gelman, who plays Murray,
I don't understand why you care so much about actors' personal lives.
because
They're actors, though.
I'm a gossipy bitch.
Thanks. All right.
Noah Schnapp.
Moving on.
All right, moving on. Lilu escapes from the people there.
Jesus,
what do you
we're
think
like 8 minutes into the
what do you think the deal is with the scientist guy that rebuilt her? Is he just horny for her or what? Because he seems like totally
No.
fine with her
I
escaping.
think he's just a caricature.
okay.
Like I think these are just like, sketches of characters that you're just supposed to get instantly, which is why all the acting is so over the top.
What about
Sure.
this guy's skin being so fucked up, too? Do you think this is on purpose? Like they cast a guy? Because there's a scene where they're in black light.
Yeah,
And his skin's
and he
all
looks fucking evil.
pop marked and shit. And it's like, and then even in regular light, you can tell he's got.
Is he
had some
evil
fat-
though?
No.
No.
I think it's just shorthand, visual shorthand.
Sure. But
Well
A lot of comics,
Shorthand.
influence this. So
sure. She jumps out of the building. The cops are trying to catch her. She lands in Bruce Willis's cab.
It's one of those fares that just falls into your lap.
yeah, dude.
We see-
5'9", blue eyes, great skin, he says.
Yep.
We see some other cops going through McDonald's drive-thru.
Yeah.
There are hot chicks working at McDonald's.
Yeah, how do we feel about this, dude? Was this a projection in the future that there were going to be attractive people working at McDonald's?
No,
I think
it's
everybody's attractive in the future.
with Ozempic.
Yeah.
There really aren't any fatties in this movie.
I read a part of
But also that's Europe
an
also.
interesting article about the New Year's gym rush may not occur due to the Ozempic movement.
I went New Year's Day. There's barely anybody there.
Yeah. Well, usually January is a hot month, dude, in the gym, and it's fucking annoying. The parking lots are full. There's stupid people that don't know what they're doing in the gym, and those people don't have to come anymore. They can just get a shot.
Yeah.
You can always tell when someone's on the OZ though. It always looks very strange.
I support them.
Yeah, I think that
I don't.
I think this is kind of noir, like kind of a nod to noir, at least in the beginning,
Okay.
And so I don't know. I got a lot of Blade Runner vibes, where he's like eating food at the floating noodle stand, and
Yeah.
like,
The fog beneath
yeah,
them.
yeah.
That's very Blade Runner-y. It's very.
So I think just
Rogue
having
One.
all the women in it being hot is just kind of a byproduct of
Of it being influenced by Blade Runner?
like noir and just kind of being European in general.
Yeah, for sure.
Not quite dystopian, but still not the best version of the future.
Far capital, I don't know, whatever. Not post capitalism, but
Yeah. I get what
extreme capitalism
Yeah.
turned up to the max.
like almost like there was you can envision a battle royale happening in the front yard of the White House. Oh shit, that's actually fixing to happen.
damn.
The pollution is so bad that there's just a big thick layer of fog down underneath.
Yeah, they call it the
everybody's
fog. I
chilling.
don't think.
Yeah.
I think it's like supposed to be like
Smog.
smog, not fog, smog.
And they escape into the fog, and then the priest Cornelius kind of like pulls up on them.
Well, no.
Dallas delivers Lilu to Cornelius and his
Dallas
apprentice.
delivers her while she's asleep in the back. Dallas thinks it's a good idea to step back there and sneak in a kissy poo without her permission.
Yeah, and I think it's pretty progressive for the time that she like clocks him on it, and he
Yeah.
apologizes. You know what I mean?
Says,
Oh, he
not
wakes up
without
with
my permission.
he wakes up with a gun in his fucking dome. She's like, "Yeah, I'll fucking paint the side of this vehicle with your brains, son."
Would you ever kiss a sleeping woman?
My wife, I kiss her sleeping every single morning. It's one of the most. I don't want to get super crazy on the show, but it's a special thing, special part of my life.
Of course.
Yeah. I told
Nasty
you
breath.
I told you this one time that was the moment that I knew the first time I woke up next to Teresa. I was like, yeah, I could wake up next to that face for the rest of my life.
That's very sweet.
That's how you know.
Dallas delivers Lilu to Cornelius, and they recognize, oh my God, she's the fifth element. I don't know how exactly they figure that out, but they're able
They
to.
see her naked, and they say she's perfect.
Okay.
They see the nips, dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think he hears the language she's speaking.
Okay. Which was developed by Luc Besson.
It was.
And Mila Jovovich also worked on it with him. That's how they fell in love, was by speaking nonsense to one another.
Yeah, and I think you're supposed to assume that he's in the lineage of the priest from the beginning in Egypt.
For sure.
And that they've handed down this kind of language or whatever, you know.
Yeah. But Lilu tells Cornelius, yeah, we didn't have the stones on the Mondo Shewan ship. And the Mondo Shewans tell the Earth's government, we gave the stones to the Diva Plavalaguna. And so Zorg, we are introduced to Zorg, probably my favorite character.
He's
Gary
fucking
Oldman,
Yeah.
as the Japanese call him, Gay Old Man. He is doing like a southern accent.
Sort of, yeah. And he's
Word
got,
is like before this movie, he didn't read the script or anything. He just
Yeah.
kind of showed up and started doing it.
He kills it. He's so good at this. It was my favorite part
I
of the
loved
movie.
it,
There's
like-
so many insane line deliveries.
I loved like 5 or 10 years ago when the sort of super progressive lesbian woman started to popularize the shaved on the side haircut. That there was all these memes going around with like a picture of one of them next to Gary Oldman.
Zorg.
Yeah, sorry, it's funny because it was the first time you ever really saw this haircut.
Yeah.
And he's got the plastic on the side.
Yeah, what is that? I've never known what that. It's just got a plastic thing on the side of his head.
It's just
Jean
fashion,
Paul
man.
Gaultier.
True.
But yeah, I mean, Zorg is. We see him and we're introduced to him, and one of his aides is like, "Yo, I think we need to fire some cab drivers, right?" And they're like, "We should fire maybe 500,000." He's like, "Fire 1,000,000 of them."
Yeah.
He's a ruthless capitalist,
Right.
and he shows off this new gun to the Mangalores that he promised them he was going to give them 4 crates of this gun so that they would bring him the stones. The gun, I forget what it's called, but it's so gangster.
Yeah.
And I saw a little thing. This is actually how I got the idea to ask Joe to come on the show, because I knew this was his movie. And I got a YouTube short explaining that they put an actual functioning AK-47 inside of this thing to eject the shells out so that it would shoot the shells out.
Oh, really?
And a
Yeah.
fun fact about this gun in this scene in particular, we're at the very end where he says, and the piece de resistance or whatever with a flamethrower.
Yeah.
That actually, if you watch the scene, it actually catches the scenery on fire.
Oh, shit.
It arced way further than they expected. And that's actually like, in this film, there's like 3 or 4 instances with pyrotechnics and shit going wrong, but them keeping it in the actual film. So it's pretty cool. You can watch it like it catches the drapes on fire.
Oh, nice.
Cuts away really fast, but yeah.
That's European stuff, dude. They don't know how to do fire like we do, but
Or
Yeah.
they just don't care.
Well, they try and they just don't have regulations like we do.
the gun Pretty risky move also by him to shoot the gun at the Mangalores.
Right.
Yeah.
It's got the tracking bullets. It's sick.
Because it has replay. But yeah, he shows them the cool gun, but then he realizes that they did not bring him the stone, so he reneges on the deal, and then he blows up a bunch of them because the gun has like a button that you push that just
No
makes the gun.
stones, no deal, right?
Yeah. Makes the gun explode. But they do this thing where they fake this contest to get Dallas to go to meet Plava Laguna, who's performing on this on a flying hotel on Planet Floston. And there's a great scene at the airport where like 4 different contingents of people are all trying to get on this flight as Dallas. The Mangalores are doing it.
Yeah.
Zorg has sent a guy to do it as well. And the priest's assistant guy is pretending to be Dallas also.
Yeah.
And the chick who's the travel agent is extremely hot. And she is, getting confused by multiple people coming up and presenting this name. Ends with the Mangalores getting in a shootout with the Fuzz. Pretty swag. I enjoyed that scene quite a bit. And then the plane takes off. Ruby
That's the
Rod.
multipass scene.
Yeah. Multipass. He knows.
Multipass.
Multipass is definitely in the title of this episode.
Maybe.
Gotta be.
We'll see. But
Me and my buddies growing up, for whatever reason, latched onto that's impossible. I am Corbin Dallas, the last guy, right?
Yeah.
He bangs on the thing and then the guns come down and it's like, this is not a,
her just continually saying multipass was cracking me up also.
Yeah.
But yeah, they take off to Planet Floston along with Ruby Rod, who I guess is a talk show host.
He's a future influencer, man. They called that shit.
Dude, yeah, I was gonna say the way that he acts does remind me of like how some people in short. He's a lot like I Show Speed, if you're familiar
Sure,
with him.
he walks around like he's better than everybody's part of his
that
little.
guy is very popular.
Yeah, he
By the way,
has
the-
Ruby Rod vibes.
The cruise ship that they land on is a practical model. It was almost like 8,000 pounds. It was the biggest practical model ever made for film up until that point. So
Really?
yeah, dude, they put a ton of money and effort into this movie.
Just to build that thing?
Yeah.
That's so fucking
It was
hilarious.
like 7,500 pounds.
And this is one reason that I liked this movie is I like when people put a lot of effort and like craftsmanship into ideas that are themselves kind of like goofy,
Yeah, I love that too. I
for
appreciate
lack
it.
of a better word. Like it's very fantastical and slapstick and crazy and clearly like kind of singularly emerging out of the minds of these wild French people, and then they
have this
execute it perfectly.
fucking millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love that.
That's what's so great about the 80s and all of the like the lowbrow, like fantasy, lowbrow sci-fi shit
Yeah.
that people just dumped hella money into. Mm-hmm. And it becomes it's just so joyous to watch this thing. Like, it's almost like I don't know, for me, it's like the 13-year-old in me is just like, hell yeah, dude. I fucking love this. You
I'm
know?
with that.
definitely. But Cornelius stows away on the spaceship too. There's this great scene where he falls out of the ceiling after they arrive. They detect a stowaway and he like falls down and surprises one of the flight attendants. As the plane is taking off, Ruby Rod is munching one of the flight attendants.
He's deep digging her.
I think he's eating her pussy.
Because it shows it has that montage as they take off. And it's like the jets, the fucking plane or ship is going off and he's in the cabin with her and her feet are going up. And then it's like when it's like landing gear,
I think it's both.
coming back, she goes back down.
At first, he's munching.
At first, he's prepping the
I love that.
playground and
she goes,
he's moistening the
Ew.
What? Moistening the surface,
I don't like that.
preparing for entry.
That's like when they spray all the foam on the runway.
Exactly. But
and I love what he
the
says to
opposite.
her, dude. It's so great. He goes,
She's telling him no. Also,
and he goes, I never felt like this. I've never felt this way about another human. And she's like, really? And he's like, yeah. Like, it's so great, dude.
He's great.
Wouldn't his hair get in the way of the box munch?
No, that's not.
I find that to be
It would.
a little bit implausible.
What are you talking about though? How much room between the mouth and the head?
I
big
mean,
is
it's
a
like,
woman's-
it's pretty. Maybe
Yeah,
he's
how
got to be
big-
like this, or he's.
How big is a woman's thing? I mean, his hair is up here. If anything, it's something for her to grab onto,
Sure.
like a joystick.
Maybe I'm wrong. But the Mangalores also illegally board the ship, and then during the concert, they attack. There's a beautiful scene of her singing the song.
Yeah, that's a great scene. That's a famous scene, right?
This song was
It's an aria from a real opera.
oh shit.
it was written to not be able to be sung by a human.
Yes.
And it was digitally put together. It was sung by like an Albanian opera singer or something.
Invamula.
Right.
She performed the notes in isolation as opposed to consecutively singing them, and they digitized them to fit the music.
And there was somebody like 10 years ago, 10 years ago, that actually was able to sing it.
Wow.
We should take a break. I should help her.
Okay.
Cool, that's cool. I gotta piss anyway. So.
All right, cool.
We're gonna keep it running, and I'll just
Slap or whatever.
no, we'll do 2 parts. Go ahead and hit the button.
Bathrooms.
We back.
Love cannot save you.
I think love can save you.
You're wrong.
Love certainly saves the characters in The Fifth Element.
It saves the whole world.
It really does.
Truly.
I mean, it can save the quality. So if life matters, only life, not time,
I think only
love
love
can't-
matters. Life doesn't matter.
then okay,
And laugh matters.
but not love, not life. Just live, laugh. Just laugh, love, no live.
Yes.
Okay. She got 2 out of 3.
Laugh, love, die.
Or die first, then laugh and love.
During the
You have to
concert,
die inside to truly know what it is to laugh.
sure. But we have a Eagles of death metal type situation. Concert gets attacked by the Mangalore terrorists.
Ooh-wee.
Much like at the Bataclan in France when ISIS attacked during Eagles of Death Metal and shot a bunch of people.
Didn't they kill like 5?
They killed like 30 people, I'm pretty sure, man.
No.
Yep.
It wasn't double digit deaths. It was double digit injuries.
Willing to bet you.
Are you willing to bet me?
Yep.
I'm not betting on this one.
I like when he introduces
How
everybody.
many people died?
When he hooks up with Corbin at the beginning and he's
90
walking
people.
through.
Dead?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
At the Eagles of Death Metal show?
Yes.
Holy fuck.
Sorry, go ahead, Joe.
I just think it's cool world building, man. He's walking through and he's pointing out everybody to Corbin, like the who's who.
Yeah.
And it's like the Countess that he fucked. And it's like the
Yeah.
big, laser ball star and shit like that. I just think that shit's cool, man.
What's the guy's name, the deaf guy?
I don't remember his name, but
Because
he's a
that
great-
sets up, I think his name's like Baby Ray or
He's
something.
deaf.
That
Yeah,
sets
yeah,
up
yeah.
that hilarious scene.
Yeah, he's like
later, I
he's
think,
deaf,
being
and then the
deaf.
woman said,
Oh my God. Yeah, when he's trying to get the gun.
yeah, the gun. Yeah.
That guy is stupid. And what did he throw him a couple
You think deaf
billiard
people
balls?
are stupid?
No,
He's disabled.
I think that he's stupid. Why the fuck would Corbin Dallas be asking for, whether you can hear or not, the man is in need of a firearm and you're next to one. Why would he be asking for billiard balls? That is a
He
stupid
specced
question.
everything into creativity, man. He doesn't have common intelligence.
Yeah, exactly. This is what we ask of our artists. But yeah, the poor diva gets shot, and the Mangalores are looking through her room, and
The
they
ultimate
find
sacrifice.
yes, definitely. They find this box, and they don't look in the box. They just bring it to Zorg, and there's
Who
a
also doesn't look in the box.
yeah.
Right?
and he takes it onto his ship,
If you
and
want to get something done.
Well, he puts the, well, you're getting ahead of it, right?
what?
He takes the box, but they don't give it to him yet.
Yeah. But he ultimately opens it and there's nothing in there. And so Bruce Willis, Dallas, extracts the stones from her body and starts whacking the Mangalores. Great shooting scene. Like the action in this is genuinely very exciting and thrilling. And there's
Yeah.
a bunch of cool guns and everybody's blicking at each other. And
And there's fun, like, bomb placement. And
Dude, the
countdowns
sticky
and things
grenade,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a there's a
Again,
really cool weapon.
Another thing that me and my friends just completely glommed onto. He's like, he tells Ruby Rod to count to 10. And he's going, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And all the shit's exploding around him. And it's a great moment. And
yeah, that's fantastic.
that explosion that happens as a result of that grenade,
Lit something on fire?
largest indoor explosion in movie history up until that point. I have to keep saying up until that point.
Yeah. I'm sure a lot of changed after. Yeah.
It burned. Yeah, it lit a
30
bunch of the
years
set
ago.
on fire. It burned for like over 30 minutes. It melted part of Gary Oldman's costume.
Holy shit.
It was out of control.
That's awesome.
Good thing nobody died. Unlike on the production of The Twilight Zone with John Landis, where the 2 children were killed in a helicopter accident. But yeah,
Brought that up like every
for sure.
a lot close to every episode.
Zorg is like, all right, I got to handle this shit myself. There's a great scene. He shoots Lilo and he plants a bomb and he flees with the carrying case that he thinks has the stones in it. And when he comes back, when he realizes it's empty, him opening it on the plane is this great performance by Gary Oldman. He's like, he starts laughing and then he's like, they're not here, and he's very upset.
It's so funny that he's phoning that in. Really, the story is that he's totally checked out, not interested in the movie, and delivers this amazing performance.
He said that the character was inspired by Hitler and Bugs Bunny.
Nice.
Oh, Ross Perot and Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
That's where I think the southern accent comes from.
That is a Ross Perot accent.
But
That's
he's
great.
It's really good. He's like a fruity, evil southern guy. Tennessee Williams type. But maybe the biggest laugh that I had in the movie is, so he's planting this bomb, then he goes back on the plane, and then he's like trying to get back in the hotel, and they're like, sir, you have to leave, there's a bomb. And he shoots all of them and goes, I know.
That is really good.
Just like, it's not really a joke per se. It's just all dependent on that line delivery, and he just crushes it. He's like, yeah, I know there's a bomb.
There's a name for that phenomenon where it's not like it's the charisma of the delivery.
Sure. It's kind of like an anti-climactic thing
Yeah.
for somebody to say in that instance, But
Dave Chappelle sort of owns that. A lot of the humor in Dave Chappelle, although he says very poignant things, for me, the Dave Chappelle stuff that's so funny is just like, that's ridiculous. The way that he says a word is always so funny to me.
yeah, they evacuate the hotel. I hope everybody got out. They don't really show too many people leaving, but
It's pretty hand waved. They're like, get out. And then it shows people running.
yeah.
Yeah. And then Corbin takes Lilo into the elevator. This is the closest in the entire movie you ever get to seeing Corbin Dallas and Zorg on screen. They're never on screen at the same time.
Interesting.
So the main antagonist, main protagonist, they get into the elevator and then he walks by. They're never on screen together.
Because who throws him the box of stuff? Lilu?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then she hops up into the air duct where he shoots her.
Right, she throws the box at him as a distraction and jumps up into the air duct. Yeah.
But then he plugs her anyway because he puts like 8,000 fucking rounds into the ceiling.
Oh, he's got his cool gun. It's got a 3,000 round magazine.
And it's like scatter firing. It's
Yeah.
crazy when he's like,
So the fight scenes and everything, if you notice the music in it, it's very like, I don't know the exact music term, but it's got the like record scratch kind of, it's like every time she punches and like the music is like, bam, bam, that is, I can't remember the guy's name, but it's the composer that did the GoldenEye music like a couple years before, made all the music for this.
famous fellow.
Is he famous? What's his name?
No, I'm just saying that music's famous.
Eric Serra.
Yeah,
Jinx. You can't talk for the rest of the podcast.
gladly.
And you owe me a Coca-Cola.
But Zurg deactivates his bomb, but then one of the dying Mangalores, I guess they all just have their own personal bombs, which is pretty sick. We should do that with our soldiers.
Yeah.
If you're going to die, blow yourself up.
They also kind of have like, it's
So we don't
sort
have
of
to deal with your remains.
Yeah. It's also, that's the enemy's tactic. We take their tactic and use it against them. They're big on suicide bombing.
Yeah, it's a Japanese word too.
The Japanese.
The Japanese said, if I'm going
That's a
down,
great-
there's a whole bunch of yous coming with me.
You didn't see the new Avatar yet, right?
No.
There's a kamikaze Navi scene where one of the bad guys lights himself on fire and
I hope-
crashes into the fucking thing.
I hope
It's
they
so
keep
sick.
that in theaters for a while because I'm gonna.
They will. It's making insane amounts of money. So,
I'm gonna have to fucking figure out how to go see it.
but the great evil is approaching Earth. The four fellas. Everybody meets David. They have to figure out how to figure out the stones. There's been this plot throughout also that I kind of missed, where Lilu is reviewing humanity's history kind of alphabetically, right?
Yeah, she does like a Johnny Five on like a microfiche or TV or something like that, and
Yeah. Learns all this stuff. And as they figure out the stones, which you have to blow on one and then you have to kind of sprinkle water. Disgustingly, the priest wrings his sweat out of a sweatband onto the water one. That's nasty as fuck. But they put sand on the earth one.
I don't think that's nasty. I think
that's
he
gross.
saved the world.
it's saving all of
You can save the world and still be nasty, trifling freak.
I mean, you could have pissed on it or something.
So I was gonna say, there's a million. He could have spit on it. He could have wet farted on it. He could have nutted on it. But he chose to bring sweat.
None of those things are water, though.
Wait, hold on. A wet fart has definitely got some water in it, and spit certainly has water in it. I don't
Okay.
know if cum has water in it.
If I told you that can was filled with spit, would you drink it? Probably, because you're a nasty freak. This is my point. They do freaky stuff. They save the world.
I just
give
don't
them
think
credit.
sweat is freaky. That's probably why you ain't getting no gains, bro. You don't sweat, motherfucker.
It's true. I lost my ability to sweat in the Falklands War, like Prince Andrew. But they, Lilu has unfortunately just gotten to W in the history of the world, and so she watches a montage of war.
Yeah,
And she's just
decides
like-
we're not worth saving, man.
Interestingly, they don't show any wars that take place in the 200 years between when the movie was made and
Where was Venezuela?
yeah, they didn't predict any wars, I guess. Also, on another note, Avatar predicts that there will be a war in Venezuela, the first Avatar movie. But anyway, Dallas saves the world with love by kissing her
There's a lot of oil there.
with her permission. Yes, there is.
Central
There's
America?
a ton of oil. Yes. And
What's
Lilu,
the topography of Venezuela? Is it mountainous? Is it a desert?
it has 7% of the Amazon, and it's got some other stuff. It's not a desert.
No. It's interesting. They have oil. Subterranean?
They have
Obviously. Is that where they
Yeah.
keep the oil? They don't keep it in trees or something like that sometimes?
But yeah, this is, I mean, if you want to be like, why do people not like this movie? It is a very, again, I love it, but it's very campy. That like they're about to save the world, and then she watches a montage of war and goes, "No, fuck this! I give up on life." And then he goes, "Come here, babe," and kisses her.
Yeah.
and saves the world by smooching, by planting one on her,
He shows her what is good in humanity.
which is his lips,
Exactly.
his luscious baby girl lips.
Which is a callback to when.
Yeah. But this divine light kind of comes out with the power of the stones. The great evil gets defeated. For now, it'll come back in 5,000 years again. Dallas and Lilu are heroes, and they are in this recovery chamber together. And the scientist who created her is like trying to let them meet these dignitaries, but he goes,
President of
they're-
the world.
They're,
Ugh.
and we see that in there. They're humping.
They're humping. And that's a great closing shot.
For sure.
like
Every
it.
movie
It is a
should
good
close with people having sex.
Well, just the two smiles. They both got great smiles.
You ever see James Bond, The World Is Not Enough?
That's a Pierce Brosnan.
Yes.
I saw
Denise
it.
Richards plays a scientist named Christmas Jones.
Yeah.
And so the movie ends with them humping. And as the camera's kind of pulling out away, she's like, "Oh, James. Oh, James." And he goes, "I thought Christmas only came once a year."
Nice.
Which they just named the character Christmas just so they could do that. So stupid. That's one of the worst ones.
She was the hottest woman on earth.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
God.
in Wild Things.
Yes.
That scene was very special as a young child growing up.
That happened to my buddy Eric.
With Denise Richards? Mm-hmm. Oh, really? He put champagne on those? Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
Licked it off.
Is this like the first occurrence of
I've done that. I've licked out.
shaft of light from Earth vanquishing? Because this kind of the big beam of light going into the air, it happens in like every Marvel movie. It happens like all the time
Definitely.
in action movies now, like comic movies. Like that shit
Possibly.
happens in like every Thor movie.
Is
There's always
everybody
some big
Yeah.
thing that culminates into a shaft of light shooting into the air that does something, right?
This might have pioneered that. It's entirely possible.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember if I've seen it before. I cannot think of anything. So you picked this movie, Joe. Why? Other than you love it. Like, is this, would you say this is your favorite movie?
I mean, sure. I don't necessarily have like a favorite movie, but I picked it because there's just so much to it to talk about. I think that it's underrated. When I discovered later on in life that it's so divisive, I was really surprised.
Sure.
Yeah. And honestly, Tony hadn't seen it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the main reason.
If you could talk to Luc Besson about this movie, what would you ask him?
I would just nerd out about all of the shit that influenced it.
About the background. You would talk to him about the background, not about the actual film, but
Well, yeah, for sure. But like because I know that he was
No, that's a
influenced
good
by
answer.
a lot of the same stuff that I was you know what I mean?
is he still alive, Luc Besson?
Yeah. He actually tried again to do another kind of Fifth Element with that Valerian movie that came out in like 2017 or
I
something.
enjoyed that movie.
Big
was
bomb.
It was
was.
story-wise very similar and campy, but you know, it has like that Star Wars level of just cram as much shit into every scene as you can, and I think it works here. Maybe not so much. Maybe it was the actors or something in that movie that made it kind of shitty too, because they were a little bit forgettable. I don't really remember it too well.
He has a Dracula
was,
movie coming out
Okay.
that looks great. That me and Bay are going to go
That was
see.
what's her name? The tall, blue-eyed girl. What was her name? What's her name? The actress in Valerian.
I'll look it up,
Very
though.
skinny. Catherine.
Cara Delevingne.
Yeah, Delevingne. Yeah.
And Dane DeHaan.
Yeah, he didn't do much.
Rihanna.
Yeah, but I think this movie is interesting because it was supposed to be like the European Star Wars.
That did feel like the Fifth Element. Jeez Louise. I never even realized that was Luc Besson, but that had some Fifth Element energy.
Yeah.
He's done so many movies. So many great movies. Lucy,
Really?
banger.
Yeah, Lucy was great.
Oh, that's kind of about it, actually. I'm looking and I don't know.
I think Leon the
don't know any of these
Professional
other
is a
ones.
great movie too.
Leon is
that's-
amazing, yeah. And
yeah.
La Femme Nikita is great, too.
Yeah,
It's a show, right?
Leon's a
It got
classic.
turned into a show.
The Professional is a classic, dude.
La Femme Nikita is amazing. It's about this junkie chick who gets picked up by the cops and they like train her to be an assassin and you know, fake her death.
You know, the lore is
She's super hot.
that Natalie Portman was not an actress, that Luc Besson met her
Fell in love with her.
in a deli in New York while they were just like talking about the movie and asked her if she wanted to be in a movie. And she, you know, famously, did this and then Star Wars and then went back to Harvard. Great fucking move for an actress. I think this is a really smart thing that some of these famous people do. They don't like let the acting interfere with their personal lives at a young age.
Yeah.
They continue to get education. Rivers Cuomo from Weezer did the same thing.
Yeah.
That's why there's such a long
Went to, like,
gap
Yale,
in between
right,
their
or
first.
something?
The Harvard too.
I did.
Yeah, and that's why there's such a long gap in between their first two albums. They don't like bank on being successful artists. They like happen to have this like good front run, but they go back to school. And I think it gives them good perspective and they end up choosing their roles wisely. And, you know, Natalie Portman has had a fucking incredible career.
Dexter Holland from The Offspring
Same thing?
has a PhD in macrobiology.
Yeah. Yeah. And, you know, Offspring's okay.
They're great.
Tom
Way better than
Morello?
Weezer.
They're pretty cool. They're not better than Weezer.
Way
That's-
better than
that's
Weezer.
the most insane thing. You
Offspring
agree
is
with
cool
I
Chad
highly
music.
disagree.
Weezer is incel music.
them? Weezer is not incel music. Weezer's the fucking shit. Are
Pinkerton
you
is like
crazy?
a perfect album.
It is.
Offspring is music for cool jocks.
He's trolling me right now. And
What about Bad Religion?
As much as
That dude has a fucking PhD.
yeah,
too.
Bad Religion
Greg
beats
Ginn?
both of them.
Let's have a
Bad
look.
Religion's better than both of those bands.
Yeah. You know, Britney Spears actually has a PhD in anthropology.
That's not true.
No, it's not. I made it up. Made it up. Wanted to test you. Greg Graffin.
Who that you?
Ever Bad Religion?
Oh.
Who do you think is the smartest rapper?
The smartest rapper?
50 Cent.
He's pretty smart.
I mean, how are we defining smart?
Intelligence.
Do you mean like most educated rapper or
IQ.
IQ?
Which is, of course, a biased white
Diddy.
man
Diddy.
thing. Why do you say that?
I was being gross because I'm watching that The Reckoning.
The Diddy documentary.
Yeah, it's so bad.
I mean, Kanye's got to
They
be
pretty
up there,
much
right?
say 50 Cent produced this thing, and
It comes from academia, right?
His mom is very smart and was an academic. I
Kanye?
don't think Kanye is personally very smart.
Oh, Peter,
He's good at making music, but
Peter would disagree. He thinks he's
you
a
ever seen
genius.
him? Kanye can't spell nitrous. He's addicted to it. Can I get more NITRUS today? His text messages got leaked.
Maybe he was high when he wrote it.
I would say like
Famously
Andre.
bad at spelling. When you're
Andre
high.
3000 is probably very intelligent. He's
Oh,
very,
yeah.
very poetic.
He's like playing the clarinet, right?
Yeah, and
The
he's
flute.
Oh man,
He's a
bro.
flautist.
That record's fucking hums, dude. I'll listen to that album, the background, the newest one, but not like I won't like jam to it. But it's good music for like.
You
when
think it
you're working.
hums?
Yeah.
I think it blows. It's the flute. Are there any other movies that you would group with this that you would look like a good double feature?
Oh man. Yeah, I was not prepared for this question. Holy shit.
That's a good question. And when did you think of that question? I got a question for your question. Nuh-uh.
It's on there.
Suck my butthole.
Honestly, I mentioned it before,
Same themes. I mean.
but I do think like something like a Pitch Black is not a bad
Okay.
because there's an entire universe built around it,
Yeah.
right? It's like you're an intro to the universe, and it came out around the same times. It's got a level of camp to it. It's more dark and stuff.
Pitch Black is a lot more intentionally dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no point during The Fifth Element. There's no point where I'm like, the safety of Earth is at risk.
There's no showdown between, there's no final battle. There's no.
yeah, it is interesting.
It's just more fun. It's kind of like the story basically exists to show off this world that they've created.
For sure.
Like you said, that the villain is like a barely defined. It's just evil. It's just an evil thing that wants to destroy life on Earth.
I do
it's a
think
big
it's
giant ball of fire.
I think it's interesting how it's like both the good and the evil in this movie kind of exist like that in a nebulous way.
Yeah.
And they use people. They're affected through people. Like Zorg's whatever, greed. Like he says, my costs have tripled, and then the evil thing says like money is no object or whatever, right? And then the good aliens through the priests and
Yeah.
the priesthood. So it's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of poetic in a way if you think about it.
Definitely.
It's artistic.
Yeah, it's just not like it's not like a plot heavy movie in the way that Star Wars and things like that can be, where it's like, well, this guy's that guy's father and so on and so forth,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of character driven stuff like that. Like this is much more
It's almost
showing off this world, showing off these kind of like the characters, like you said, are sort of caricatures and sketches in a lot of ways, which makes it to me very enjoyable. And the actors get to really lean into it also. Like Bruce Willis is just being like classic kind of,
yeah.
that
He's
like a noir
He
type
plays
guy.
the same character in a lot of his roles actually.
Certainly.
But the Last Boy Scout and this are very similar guys.
That's another very cartoony movie.
That movie's fucking amazing, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of has like, I'm thinking about this. It sort of has like a mythic quality to it. Not that it's like grandiose, it is grandiose, but it's like the way that it almost feels like a bedtime story or something. And now that you asked me the double feature question, I'm trying to think of another movie that does something like that, because they definitely exist. But
Yeah, but so, would a double feature, do you want the movies to be similar, or do you want them to sort of complement each other?
yeah, I don't
You
know. It's a good question.
I'm thinking
Guys
something
kinda-
a little more soft to the touch. I'm thinking a little more
Like a Synecdoche, New York or something,
like lean or not quite so like. I think you do Luc Besson fucking double feature.
Yeah.
You do The Professional and The Fifth Element, dude.
Yeah, dude, that
All fucking day. I think those are great. Those complement each other quite well.
get real horny for young women, yeah.
I never watched
Both.
Synecdoche. Is that was a Kaufman movie, right?
It's a great movie.
Was
It's
that Kaufman?
you just have to give up on following the plot. It's not.
It's just extremely complicated.
Didn't Kaufman make that? The guy
Yes.
that did Eternal Sunshine and
He wrote Eternal Sunshine,
then he
yes.
did adaptation.
Yes, and I think it is his first directorial effort.
And it was what's his nuts, right? The dead guy that we
Philip
love.
Seymour Hoffman.
Yes.
Came up in Group today
Really?
as an example of an artist who was tortured.
Quite so. Might watch that this week then.
It's good.
He was great in Punch Drunk Love, dude.
He's incredible
Oh my
in
God.
everything.
Yeah.
Along Came Polly.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my
I Sharded.
That might be his fucking greatest role.
Also, Talented Mr. Ripley. He's incredible in that. The
Yeah.
Master.
Talented Mr.
Oh,
Ripley.
the Master's so good. I forgot about
Pig.
that one.
Fuck.
I always think Talented Mr. Ripley is like digging deeper into the character that he plays in The Big Lebowski. It's that same character, but you get to know him a little better.
Did you ever see Happiness?
Yes. Did you ever see
Him jacking it off?
Love Liza?
Yeah, where he gets addicted to
Huffing gas because his wife killed himself, dude.
It's airplane glue. Yeah.
He was huffing gas at one point. He's just in a
Yeah,
garage
he goes
huffing gas,
kind of
dude.
down an inhalant rabbit hole.
Fuck, dude. That movie's hard, bro.
It's good also because it's an addict portraying an addict.
Yeah. Well,
At one point, I thought this was what the
Before The
podcast
Devil
would all
Knows
be.
You're Dead?
Movies about addiction, sure. Opening scene, him clapping Marissa Tomei.
yo,
that was a
whole movie so bad. Like,
yeah.
painful.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
That's that was one of many movies that I checked out from the library that I snuck out of the library when I was like too young to be watching them because my mom worked there, so I could go through the back and the DVDs wouldn't go beep 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 for not being checked out. You know.
Ethan Hawke is back, dude. He's all over the interweb. He just released something. He's doing all sorts
Black
of things.
Phone, right?
He was
Black
on
Phone too.
JRE too.
Have you ever seen Blaze? You would like that movie.
Oh,
That's
we talked about
his
this.
directorial
Yeah,
debut
we were
about the
talking
outlaw
about
country
that,
guy.
about the country dude. All right, well,
We're just listing movies at this
Yeah.
point.
we're just having a conversation about movies, which oddly enough is what we were here for.
Yeah,
But I think it's time to go.
it is.
And do we have closing thoughts on the film, Joe, on the experience of the podcast in the film?
Yeah, it was good. I'm glad that you took over the plot synopsis because I didn't take any notes. I'm glad you guys liked it.
Did you watch it again last night?
I watched the first half
Okay.
Yeah, I watched it this week.
because we watched the last half. I've seen the movie a million times, but I'm glad that you guys liked it and that there wasn't like a, fuck this movie.
It's
Type vibe.
Tess said that she would have done that movie if she had to pick one. So that's
Oh,
one of
okay.
her favorite movies too.
Really?
Rad.
Yeah.
I thought she was doing some.
Sure, we're gonna do Bram Stoker's Dracula because Joe already took this one.
I fuck with that. Well, thanks, dude, for coming on. That
Yeah,
was
thanks
fun.
for having me, dude.
Yeah, man. And we'll be back next week. Later.
Peace.